What are you talking about? This is public access.
I'm over buildings and grounds. You cannot be here.
Why? This is public access.
Pardon me?
This is public access.
This is not public access. You cannot.
Okay, but we're not doing anything wrong.
You're not doing anything right either.
Back at it, folks, and thank you for tuning back into the JFA channel.
Are you
asked us to leave?
Are you a township resident?
I'll
Yes
ask
or no?
the questions around here. What's your name?
What's your name?
No, what's your name? I'll ask the questions around here. We're on public property, and
This isn't public.
yes, it is. This is public property. This is anybody
Why are you
can
guys harassing the gentleman?
harassing. No, he came up to us. We were just standing on the sidewalk talking amongst ourselves.
So as you can see here, we got the South Holland Police Department in Illinois not knowing the difference between public and private property. I know, stupid and ridiculous. Which of course, I'm here to expose this even more. Which this video is taking place at this township hall in Illinois, which has been some huge issues here happening lately with the corrupt super mayor, is what she calls herself. Yes, super mayor Tiffany Henry.
We in the news every single day.
Referring to herself as super mayor.
Hey, I'm the first super mayor.
Tiffany Henyard had lots to say during Tuesday night's Thornton Township Board of Trustees meeting, but she left without taking any questions.
Vegas mayor.
Which is one of the main reasons why my friend Press Harder is out there investigating at this township hall. Which this video comes to you from the channel called Press Harder. Huge thanks and a shout out for exposing this. Thank you very much. Folks, if you haven't heard of Press Harder, I highly suggest you go over there and subscribe and give him support, which he's also out here with another great activist called Broken System, Broken Trust. Both channel links will be linked down below, folks. You can go over there and show him support. Now, let me show you a quick clip here so you can have an idea how transparent this city is, which this took place a couple of weeks ago right here in this township hall. Let's go take a look, shall we?
New controversy this afternoon for Tiffany Henyard.
Dane Placco has the fiery details on the public township meeting that was abruptly shut down last night. Dane?
Yeah, politicians don't always like to hear from the public, let's be honest, but under the law, you do have a right to speak at part of any public meeting, which is why what happened last night in Thornton Township has some residents there outraged.
When I arrived, there was security here. He was standing at the bottom of the stairs, preventing anybody from going up to the boardroom. I asked him if the meeting was downstairs. He replied yes.
Stephanie Wiedemann was among a handful of Thornton Township residents who came to last night's board meeting to speak their mind to controversial Supervisor Tiffany Henyard during the public comment section of that board meeting, which is required by law. But they never got that chance. They say they were blocked from going to the boardroom and sent to the basement instead, where they were told the meeting would be held. It wasn't. Before they knew what had happened, the meeting upstairs in the boardroom was over in a matter of 4 minutes, and Henyard was gone. They say they were hoodwinked and their right to speak violated because Henyard didn't want to hear what they had to say.
We thought that they were purposely keeping the public away so that if they did invite us up, time for public comment had already passed.
They are violating our rights. I pay taxes here. I have a right to get up and speak whether this administration likes it or not.
Now, they are going to file a complaint with the Illinois Attorney General's office under the Open Meetings Act. We reached out to Henyard late this afternoon, have still not heard back. And also shut out of that meeting last night, a local reporter who was just there to hear what the board had to say. We'll have his story coming up at 5. Live downtown, Dane Placco, Fox 32, Chicago.
Who's this guy? Blocking in Team Tiff?
Is that the chief of police?
We're not in Dalton anymore.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? You guys township employees? We
All
have to leave our premises. Whatever meeting is going on is at that door.
What are you talking about? This is public
I'm over
access.
buildings and grounds. You cannot be here.
Why? This is public access.
Pardon me?
This is public access.
This is not public access. You cannot be here.
Is there a sign?
I'm asking you.
Is there a sign?
Listen. I'm not going to argue.
This is a sidewalk.
Sir, I'm asking you to leave.
So you're not telling us to leave. You're asking us.
Asking.
Yeah, you're asking
to
us.
leave.
Okay, but we're not
Please.
doing anything wrong.
You're not doing anything right either.
What are you talking about?
Sir,
The First Amendment is a right.
Sir.
You've asked us to
Are
leave.
you a township resident?
I'll
Yes
ask
or no?
the
Are you
questions
a
around here.
Hold on, wait.
Are
Sir,
you on Team TIFF
I'm
or are you
asking
against Team
you
TIFF?
to leave
I'm
the
asking you whose
premises.
side you're on. Team TIFF or against Team TIFF? You said you weren't telling us. We're on a public sidewalk. This is literally...
This is private property.
This is public property.
This is private property.
Have you lost your mind?
Sir.
Have you completely bumped your head?
Sir, I'm going to tell you something.
I'm going to tell you
a disabled
something.
veteran with PTSD.
Good
you
for
are
you.
sending
That
me
doesn't
in
mean
a place
anything. I
that is
didn't
not
come to
good
you.
for me.
I didn't come to you. You came to us.
Please leave.
You came to us. You literally double parked.
Okay.
You're blocking in Team TIFF right here. We want to make sure that access is clear for Team TIFF.
Hey, come over here.
What is the problem?
And I think we need to get this thing rectified.
Who are you calling?
Problem, dude.
All right.
You are the only problem. And then you said you're PTSD. I don't know what that means. Does that mean you're going to try to get violent with somebody? I mean, let's just be real. What does it mean that you're PTSD?
You're literally the groundskeeper trying to give orders?
What does it mean that you're PTSD and that we're going to trigger you or something? Are you trying to blame us for how you're going to react? That don't fly around here. You know what I mean? You're responsible for how you act. You chose to drove your truck over here. You chose to get far too close to any of us. And as far as I'm concerned, I would prefer to still practice social distancing so you could stay 6 to 10 feet away from me. Is that too much to ask?
I backed up.
I'll back up a little bit too, because I don't want this guy's PTSD to get triggered, because I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's got a weapon in his pocket, if he's going to plan on pulling out a weapon and like shooting me. But he brought up the PTSD for a reason.
Is that even a government vehicle you're driving?
Or is that your personal vehicle?
It would have been easier if you had just read the Constitution before trying to do this, before you bumped your head on the First Amendment like you did.
That First Amendment will get you every time.
The stupidity and the ignorance within our government, folks, runs deep and is real. Corruption as well, which now the South Holland Police Department has been called to the rescue, folks. Stay tuned. In the end of this video, I'm also going to show you a quick clip on Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Stay tuned.
Nice shades.
Long time no see.
I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I'm meeting you guys.
What's your name?
What's your name?
No, what's your name? I'll ask the questions around here.
No,
We haven't committed a crime. We're on public property. Rojas. Okay, Rojas.
What's going on? What are you guys doing?
We're on public property and...
This isn't public.
Yes, it is. This is public
They're having
property.
a public meeting, correct?
Do you see a sign that says private property? This is anybody can...
Why are you guys harassing the gentleman?
Harassing? No, he came up to us. We were just standing on the sidewalk talking amongst ourselves.
So why are
Right?
you guys
He
harassing
comes
them?
up to us.
Okay.
He came up to us. That's not harassing. Okay, he came up to us. As you can see, he double parks and then comes up to us telling us what we don't even know this guy from Adam.
Yeah.
Like we're, you know what I mean? There's a public meeting going on here. Okay, there's a news truck right there.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? This is a matter of great public
You see the
interest
public-
all around this building that you don't seem to realize is public property. Okay? The right of the people to assemble peaceably, the right of the people to press.
So why aren't you guys in there then?
I'll ask the questions,
No,
okay?
you're not
Yeah.
asking the question.
We don't have to be in there.
Why aren't you guys inside in the meeting then if you guys are so curious about it?
We'll ask the questions around here, Rojas.
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm one of the people.
So then why are you asking me questions?
Because that's the power of the people. They
so if
press
you're
on
gonna
their
ask me
government.
questions, then I could ask you questions too, right?
Well, you're not going to get any answers. How are you doing?
What's up?
Yeah.
I've met you before.
Welcome to public property, man.
Welcome to the public meeting that's going on.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I like you better already. What's your name?
We've met you before.
What's your name again? Oh, Reyes, right? Yeah. How are you doing? You know this is public property, right?
I'm good. How are you doing?
You know this is public property, right? Public property? Are you doing deaf mute thing?
I'm not doing that.
This isn't funny, man. You're.
It's an easy question.
I know
We all
you.
know it's public
You
property.
guys could look really good if you were just like, yeah, you have a right to be here. Of course, you have a right to film. You have a right to peaceably assemble at base.
You have every right to film, for sure.
Absolutely, and the right to be here too. This is public property. This isn't private property. This is literally the steps of City Hall.
Are you guys
The steps of City Hall.
going to the meeting, or what are you doing?
We're doing whatever we want that's in the bounds of freedom. Okay, we don't have to explain it. You're trying to, but we don't have to tell you what we're doing, right? So we don't have any ill will or intent. I'll tell you that right now. You know, we're just gathering content. We're just gathering content for a story. And this guy comes up and tries to tell us that we can't stand on a sidewalk around City Hall. On the sidewalk over there, by that tree. You know, but I mean, we go where we want to go. Right? Yeah, absolutely. We have a right to be here. Thank you. Goddamn right. Thank you. What's your name?
Well, why did you lie to us?
No, hang on now. There's two sides. Did they ask you to leave? That you're causing this disturbance?
No, we're not causing a disturbance. We were just standing on the sidewalk, not doing anything. Oh! Somebody got moted! For what crime? We have a right to assemble here. We're just standing there on the sidewalk. Tell them the truth, man. You came up to us.
Come on, I'm gonna bring you inside.
What are you talking about?
You guys are here for the meeting?
We're here for whatever we want to do, man.
Okay.
But we've already been excluded from the meeting, if you want to be honest.
They never said, no, that guy said that you're more than welcome to be in the meeting.
Except that when we tried to go in, the security guard said that it was full and we had to go downstairs. And when we went downstairs,
Come on, I'll bring you in.
no, at this point, we can go wherever we want. We can go wherever we want. I don't need to go in. And I don't need an escort from the South Holland Police Department either.
He said that the security guy said we couldn't go in there.
No, the security guard inside.
The security. No, we're talking about the security guy inside because we already tried that. We tried to attend the meeting.
Yeah, and he said we had to go downstairs and watch it. We're not harassing anybody. We're just standing there. No, we didn't talk to anybody.
Come on, I'll take you inside.
No, we don't. I don't want to go inside. I'll go wherever I want.
What's the point of meeting? I mean, don't lie to me. Don't ever fucking lie to me.
It's pretty embarrassing.
You just embarrassed your whole department. He looks good, you're gonna look like a buffoon. And that's all on you.
Fantastic job by these two. Now that's how it's done. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek on Super Mayor Tiffany.
Controversy for Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Tonight, she's facing 3 new lawsuits. Our Elizabeth Matthews has details. And Elizabeth, these are from former employees, right?
That's correct. We spoke with one of the plaintiffs who says that she was fired for not being a yes man, for not following the mayor's orders, which she told us she calls unethical. These 3 federal civil lawsuits were filed in court last night. All 3 state the 3 former employees were victims of retaliation. An administrative assistant says she was let go after refusing to do political campaign work while on village time. A former human resources manager says she refused to dig up dirt on her colleagues and was locked out of the office after taking FMLA time off. Another employee says she just couldn't go along with Henyard's requests.
She didn't want us to process business licenses and permits for certain business owners.
How do you know that? Did she personally talk to you about that, or how did you know it was coming from her?
Yeah, she told me personally, because one business owner in particular, I told her, I said, there's no reason for this business owner not to get his permits. And she said, I don't care, have his lawyer, contact our lawyer.
The Legislative Council for the Trustees says that he's surprised to learn of only 3 more of these. He expects that there will be more wrongful termination suits to come. He adds that there's pending about 40 lawsuits right now against the village of Dalton. We reached out to the mayor for comment and have not yet heard back. In Dalton, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
Thank you, folks, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hop on this man's channel, subscribe, give him credit, along with the other channels.